So here we will see about. So here the JavaScript is like an is a scripting language which runs on browser. So JavaScript will always runs on the browser, and also JavaScript can run on Mozilla, Chrome, Safari, and Opera, etc. So whatever the browser is there, for all the browsers, JavaScript is like a main language where they will understand only one language, that is like JavaScript for all the browsers. Browsers can able to understand only JavaScript. Browsers can able to understand only one language, that is like JavaScript. Even if you are writing the HTML, CSS also, finally it will be converted to the objects. That is nothing but document objects. So all those objects will be finally I mean written in the JavaScript, and then it will be given to the JavaScript engine in the backend. So the file extension is .js. What is the file extension for the JavaScript means? It is .js. Initially, it was called as actually live script. Initially, it was called as actually live script, and the controlling body for this JavaScript is actually World Wide Web. World Wide Web is an organization who is maintaining the JavaScript, HTML as well as CSS. Okay, they are the controlling body for this JavaScript. So in HTML files, it is enclosed with the script tag. So in the HTML files, if we see, it is enclosed with the script tag in general. Um, and also JavaScript is used to write business logics of the view. For example, if you have the view like HTML and CSS, if you are having some kind of button and all, so to make those buttons, some to write the business logic for those buttons, we are going to use JavaScript. And Chrome has a V8 engine, which will convert JavaScript to the ASCII format, and finally to the binary, and vice versa, means to go towards the banker. Means the JavaScript code finally it will convert the data to the ASCII format. From there, it will convert to the binary and vice versa. Vice versa means towards the banker. Finally, it will show us in an understandable format. So what makes all these things are means V8 engine. So that is there with the Chrome. Okay, Mozilla has Rhino engine, which will be convert JavaScript to the ASCII and also binary and also vice versa. JavaScript to ASCII format and binary and vice versa. So next is like the entry question also will be like that, like this. So what is the engine for the Chrome? What is the engine for the Mozilla? Mozilla has Rhino engine. Chrome has V8 engine version. So for the logging purpose means to display the output or to show the output what you will use. Logging purpose we use console.log. In the console.log we can able to log the output. Okay. To display the HTML from the JavaScript. Suppose if from the JavaScript, if you want to write a HTML code, then in those case we will go for the document.write. Through the document.write, we are going to write the data. And also it is a sequentially executed language. Means it will execute the data one of the line by line execution. If one line is failed, for example, if you are having some 10 lines in the JavaScript, so if there is an error in the fifth line, so it will stop execute the next lines. So the next lines will be automatically they will not execute. So the control which stops at the fifth line, it will give the error on the console. Okay, that is actually the sequentially executable way of execution. We can call the sequential execution also synchronous execution. Synchronous means one by one, step by step. So if there is some error in one line, it won't execute the further statements. So each line in JavaScript is called as a statement. So in JavaScript, we call each line as a statement. It is a dynamic language and also high-level language. Dynamic in the sense it is actually having dynamic means it is having advanced features like for each and also for in and also way of displaying the data more faster and asynchronous. It is having different features like promise and so those features are available with the JavaScript. Okay, that's why it's dynamic and also it's high level language. So we are having low level languages also like Pascal and all. So in computer, this is a high level language. It's falls in high level language. You can capture the events like click event, mouse event from the browser. So it can able to capture the click, mouse event and click event, etc. Okay. So next is like so we go for the part one here. So part one, I'm just I have told like we can use script tagging. So I have here the head tag. In HTML as we have head and the body. In the body, I am having the script tag again here. So I have here label that is price, place, and also para ID equal to demo, para label, and also checksum ID equal to boolean. Okay, and the number para ID equal to employee number, state ID equal to state. So if this is not having data for now, we are going to inject the data dynamically. So we are going to inject the data dynamically for this paras. So how to inject the data dynamically for the paras is through document dot get element by ID. Based on this ID, I am going to inject the data for the paras. Okay. So I am writing a script here. So this okay. For declaring any variable in the JavaScript, we are using where state equal to some Karnataka, where place equal to Bangalore, boolean equal to true, num equal to some 21215. Here I have where variable equal to some value. I have boolean string object number like that. There are different different data types out there. So we have number, string, object, and also boolean. Boolean means we have only two values, either true or false. Okay. Here the string will be always in the double quote or single quote, both are fine. Okay. So here, whatever this state, place, boolean, and value, so I am going to take this to some variables. So those variables I am injecting to the document dot get element by ID demo. So if you see here, document dot get element by ID demo dot inner HTML. So this is a method for this demo get. So on the whole document, this is a high level qualifier. On the total document, it is going to search for this demo where it is located. So obviously, it will get the demo from here. ID equal to demo and dot inner HTML. It's inside means it is expecting to pass some text. So I am going to pass here some place first and boolean value, number, and also state. So all these four values I am going to pass. So next what I am doing is let me go and show you here. So here we will in the finder. So let us take this, click on this. So you will find here the values. Place is Bangalore, check true, number 215, state Karnataka. Here welcome to JavaScript, that is this step. So if you want to write an HTML from the JavaScript also, you can able to write that is welcome to JavaScript. From here also you can write that. So other one is like I'm having here console.log. So what is this console.log is? We can able to store the or log the information. So I have here place, type of place is nothing but string, boolean, type of bool actually. Num type is number. State type is again string. Type of single quote of true is string, not a boolean. So let us see the information. So here, let us go for this inspect. Go for this console. So where we can find Bangalore. So we can find Bangalore and type true boolean, bool and number 215 Karnataka string. But this string of type of string of true is a string, not a boolean. Okay, that's the way. So this is the place how we can able to understand. Okay. So other one is like this to inject the data for the paras. So next one is like so declaration in the JavaScript how it will happen. So here I have the console.log a without declaring any variable. Suppose if I declare somewhere a is equal to 10 and where a is equal to 20 and console.log a. This is possible with where this is nothing but redeclaration. Redeclaration is possible with where. There are three ways of declaring. One is where, let, and constant. To declare variable in JavaScript, we have three ways. That is where, let, and also constant. So where what we will do, we can able to redeclare the variable which is declared with the var where, and also the data also will be updated for the I mean for the particular variable. So and also here if you see the value is like 20 you will get, but if you try to access this if prior to the value assigned, the value will be actually undefined. Value will be actually undefined. So here redeclaration possible, and we can able to access the value before initialization, but we will get as undefined. And also once you reassign the value, then we will get the updated value. These are the scenarios with the where. So let is not like that. So let and the const they came in 2015. So it was introduced in ECMAScript 6. Okay. This 6 is hello. So let it is not let it is little strict actually. It came in 2015 from the ECMAScript 6. So variables defined with let cannot be redeclared. If you declare anything with let, it cannot be redeclared again. And also variable defined with let must be declared before this. It means we can't able to access it early, like what we have done in the where. So that is not possible. It will give us error. So it must be declared. It must be declared before we use. And also variables defined with the let will have the block scope. It means it will be enclosed within the specific block only. Their scope will be there. Later that scope won't be available for the user. So here if we see I have let account equal to some 1543 015. This is if I try to access this very early, I will get an error saying cannot access the account before initialization. So, and also if I try to redeclare this with some other account also, then this is it will give the error like saying account is not account. For example, you say like account is not happening. Reassigning is not possible. So, and also if I go and access, I will get only this updated this value. So next one is like console.log. Account is not defined. We will get here. Why? Because we have the scope of this that actually will be ended here. That's why we will get here. So let me show you here. So first I will go for the here. First I will get undefined. That is like after the 20. That is the 20 is nothing but where a is equal to 20 what I have given. So next one is like I have console.log account. That is this 150.150. This is the one, and the other one is like let account. If I try to access this one prior to the initialization, and I try to access, I will get like cannot access the account before initialization. So that's where we have to be conscious. And if I redeclare this account, it immediately shows cannot redeclare the account since it is a block scope. So it is declared with the letter. Okay. And if I try to access this console.log, so which is it says like the account is not defined. Okay. So reference error saying like account is not defined because the scope of it is ended here, which it's only for the specific log. Below that, we can't able to access it. So in the constant, it is not like that. Constant variables defined with constant cannot be re-declared. Variables defined with constant cannot be reassigned. So variables defined with constant have a block scope. So we can't able to reassign as well as redeclare. It is in the constant. So here also we can't able to access it prior to the initialization. So before this, if I try to go and access this, no, it shows cannot access the file before initialization. That is error. And also, if I try to assign some value for the constant, in that case also they will get like assignment for the constant variable, not possible. Okay. So this is like okay. See, even if you are taking like this and we can't able to get do it. Okay. Both are same. So if I try to access this file, outside of the block scope, then it will show us like PI is not defined. Okay, so these are the different things. PI is not defined. These are successful case. So why I have given all these statements are they are important for the interviews. First, they will JavaScript. The first questions will be on that's a constant also where how they are working and what are their significances. Get out in that.